Alright everybody, looks like the power cube is back on Arena, so why don't we get started, have a little bit of fun, see what happens. It's an exciting week. We have power cube, we have Lorwyn pre-release this weekend. Like, we're having a good week. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, that was weird. We had a bunch of seats filled and now they disappeared. I'm assuming this power cube is probably the same, excuse me, same or very similar to the last one. Don't think there would have been too many changes, if any. Although, some avatar cards might have been added. Alright, let's change our view. See what we got. Subtlety. When this creature enters, choose up to one target creature, spell, or planeswalker. Okay. Renin 6. Renin 6 could be fun with some landfall stuff. See what we can get going from there. Alright, we have Johnny. Johnny's actually really powerful. Let's see.
To the hunt!
Create a 2/1 White Cat Warrior token. When you do, if you control a red permanent other than a Johnny, he deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to any target. Okay. And Renin 6 also has a way of dealing damage to any target, so we might be able to do some weird burn there. Although we kind of want Cat Tribal. Or Typal, sorry. Nothing super interesting here. We could try to make Nissa work with Renin 6 for the landfall, or Tarmogoyf number of card types among all graveyards. We'll go with the Tarmogoyf. Don't really know if we want to do that, but Savannah wouldn't be bad. Helps us cast everything. So it might be some kind of... Okay. That's good. Yeah, there might be some kind of Naya, although we could... We'll see what happens, but so far we're looking pretty land-based. Okay. The Kavu requires different colored lands. So I don't know if I want the Rafine or the Exploration. Let's go with the Exploration. Sacrificing a land to get 2 life, which we can then bring back with Renin 6, might not be terrible. Sacrifice a land, gain Shroud, so there's some land stuff here. 6 is not terrible either, so let's go with 6. Right, whenever you attack, mill 3 cards, put a land along them in my hand. Okay, Elegant Parlor, Surveil, helps cast the red. Right, if we get some landfall stuff, this might not be bad. Johnny could be fun, yeah. I mean, this taps for 2 colors that we'll need, the blue and the green, plus it gives us an island for the Kavu. So yeah, it's looking better. And if we cycle it, we can still bring it back with Ren and 6. Or if we somehow put it in our graveyard, 6 can bring it back. So it's actually got some flexibility. Here, I really like Redirect Lightning just because I can, modify how an attack works, or combat trick. This is our landfall. Put an elf or elemental. Yeah, I'll take it, because 6 is... Oh, 6 is a tree folk. I mean, Monstrous Rage is not a bad combat trick, so that might just be what we go with. And you know what? No, Endurance, because we can recycle our graveyard. Yeah, up to 1 target player puts all cards from their graveyard. So that's probably what we'll go with. A little bit. We can make it work if we put enough in our graveyard, but we might want to keep it to recycle. What do you do? 4 oil counters, and this creature has trampled on as 2 or fewer oil counters. Yeah. Okay. So, Bill's a landfall creature, which we definitely would like, actually. Yeah, no, we'll take Bill. Sundering Titan would be fun if we could ramp into it well, but that might not be a possibility. You can play any number of lands on a turn. Dealing damage to ourselves might not be great. Indatha Triome. We'll take the Indatha Triome, hopefully fast bond wheels. Okay, Wooded Foothills works, because it can get... Actually, you can get all our lands so far. Right? That's actually huge. Tireless Tracker is the perfect kind of landfall creature we want in this. There's nothing else actually that I'd be super interested. Right, because we could use Wooded Foothills, get any of our lands. Ren and 6 just brings it back. And we keep recycling that. That's actually not a terrible setup. Lotus Cobra would be nice. There are 2 lands that I would like as well. We'll take the Cobra just so we have more playables. And helps us ramp into something. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a ramp target. Raccoon Scout. It's not ideal, but we might be able to make it work. Will we get the artifacts? I don't know. We have our ramp target. That could be something we ramp into. Tough choice, but I think I'll take this just because it in itself is a ramp card. Lightning Helix would be good. Boomy would be good. Nothing is going to wheel from this, so let's just take Boomy. We'll take the Figure of Destiny, just because it can get bigger. Fast Bond Wield, which was nice. We'll take the Verge. Yeah, we'll take the Verge. Nothing super great here. I mean, we'll take the Serval land. We'll take the Raccoon, but we're not super huge fan of it. I mean, creature land. So we want some big end games. So Questing Beast would not be terrible. Can't be blocked with creatures power 2 or less. Yeah, we'll take the Questing Beast. Manamorphose would not be bad. Axebane Ferox, no. That could actually be pretty good. So we'll take the Fury. Again, gives us some more top end. Honestly, double strike, and when it enters, deal 4 damage divided as you choose. That's not terrible. It works with Nissa because it's an elemental. Noble Hierarch would be nice. Hell Rider. I think we'll take the Hierarch just to try to ramp a little more. Also fixes if we want to keep Ajani. $19 creatures, 6 non-creatures. Definitely be making some cuts. Okay. The Proving Ground would be nice, but so would be the Gargoth. We will take the Gargoth. So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands, although we're probably going to get rid of the Prairie. Although, we'll keep the Prairie for now. What do we want here? Seismic Sense would be nice. Because it lets us reveal a land, which could help fixing. Playing lands from our graveyard would be good, though. So I think we'll take the Crucible. Okay. We will take Avatar Kyoshi. Yeah, we'll take Avatar Kyoshi. Will we be able to ramp into it? Who knows? Tifa would be great. Landfall, double her power. I'll take Tifa over the Ice Till. Birds of Paradise for some ramp. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, so you wield. What do you do? Reveal the top 7 cards of your library. Put any number of creature and/or land cards among them into your hand. The rest on the bottom. That's not terrible. We'll take it. We might not play it, but we'll take it. So Manamorphose came around, which would be nice. Axebane Ferox, Death Touch, Haste, and Ward. This hates. I hate to do this, but we might have to take the Axebane. Earthbending 2 would not be terrible. This gives me an alternate, but that's a flyer. We'll take Boston Say, because we can Earthbend. Carnage, no. Not a huge fan of anything here, so we'll just take a bit of sideboard. We'll take that. So we're gonna have to see what cuts we make. Because we definitely do not want all this. So let's get rid of everything in terms of lands. So, redirect lightning, not super interesting right now. We seem to be a very ramp-based deck. Lava Spur Boots gone. Sorry, Ajani, you do not seem to make the cut. Tireless Tracker Endurance, yes. That you can go. Boomy we'll keep for now. I'm not a huge fan of that. Need to get rid of 7 cards, bring us down to 23. Itali, what do you do? Exiles cards from the top of their library. Delay exile non-land card. It's actually not a terrible ramp target. It's easier to achieve than Avatar Kyoshi. So we'll get rid of Kyoshi. Fury's just not enough. Don't need you. Tarmogoyf, sorry. Keen-Eye Curator, yeah, you're gone. Figured Destiny we're gonna toss. Spinoderm's weird. So we're at 23. We need 17 lands. So we're gonna be. It's base green from the looks of it. So let's go with the suggested lands, and then we can modify with what we have. So we want the Wooded Foothills. We will take at the end of it. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's go that. We might just have a free. If we just go with this, we basically have a free white splash. So, Ajani, you're in. I can only play stuff from my graveyard in terms of lands thanks to Ren and 6. So Crucible's out. Being able to Earthbend a few times works well with Boomy. That's a way we can deal with extra mana. So, we'll go Bossing Say. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. We are green splashing red. Alright. Let's see what happens. Alright, first game. See, this is nice. Alright, we'll keep 7. We'll go Forest, Exploration, Wooded Foothills. We won't crack it yet. Nice. Okay. So, we'll go Romus. We'll crack that. We are going to get our own Surveil land. Keep the mountain, that's good. That's fine. Oh, and yes, so we'll go with Tireless Tracker. That's fine. We are hoping to get a land here, which we did. We'll cycle that away for now. Right at this point, I think our best bet is just to try to go wide and attack. I mean, you're going to take 6. That's not terrible. Not sure if I even want to play this card right now, so bumping it up to by 2 is not... I'm not upset with it. Yeah, that's a big threat that he'll need to block. And if he blocks with Sheldred, something's dying. That worked. that could be fun.
I will prove my worth to my pride.
Alright, and I think we win here. Oh, good job. Okay, that worked. Yeah, I had fun. Is Shieldred a little too strong? Maybe, probably, but it worked. That was nice of being able to get such a wide board. Big creatures, actual threats. Too bad it didn't work, but hey. It is a game that was fun, that's all I care about. Okay, this is also a good one. So we'll go Forest, Fast Bond, and Daffodil.
Where shall we hunt today?
So plan would be, wait a couple turns, Tifa's out, crack the wood foothill on an attack. That would be the plan. Yeah, I can actually make that work. Well, that was annoying. Because I want to get booming next turn. Okay, the green box. Okay. Well, I'll block with that and transform it on. I'll take 2 damage.
Traitors will be punished.
Kind of want to. Yeah, because I kind of want to +1 him,
Into the fray.
but. I think that's the best I'm going to be able to get.
This plot goes deeper than I imagined.
Okay, well, there goes a Johnny. Hold on, cancel. Yeah. Yeah, because it's going to take the white from there. Oh, what? Shit. That did not work out how I wanted. Let's see if I can get Boomy in. Yeah, that didn't work out how I wanted. You know what? I'll have you shuffle your graveyard back in. Yeah, that. This might work, depending on if and how he attacks. Or he just surrenders. Okay. Sorry I'm not as talkative this one. I'm trying to focus and things are getting fun and weird. Alright. So let's go into our next game. Yeah, that was fun. Let me know what you're thinking, if you would have done things differently. Of course, Cube is a fun format. I think it's one of the most creative ones because the creator pulls in all the cards, makes what they think is going to be the most fun, and then hands it off to the players who come up with the craziest ideas. But yeah, this one is Powered Cube, so it's a little stronger than I like. I prefer a more relaxed Cube, but hey, this is what it is. Still fun, and okay, this could be fun. We'll keep, as we go Savannah, Fast Bond, Mountain, Grim Lavamancer. That's our early play. Yeah. So now we have threats on the board. Cool, so we can turn 2 questing bees. Can we keep this pressure up? Let's crack it for Surveil Land, see what's coming up. We don't want exploration right now, we've got a ton of mana. Actually, yeah. Let's go. Is this one of our fastest games yet? Seems to be. Okay. They're gonna sack it to deal with the Grim Lavamancer. That's what I would do. I'm not gonna block. Put a Jean out.
To the hunt!
And yeah, because I could have done 1 damage from running 6 and then questing Beast. That was good. A little faster than I intended, but hey. Fast bonding 3 lands. Or, sorry, using Fast Bond to get 3 lands out on turn 1 was amazing. Getting that turn 4 questing Beast turned the game into a serious disadvantage for my opponent. And then having Hazoret, who cannot block unless you have a minimum hand size, is like just the worst you could have had against my deck. Alright, Territorial Kabu's nice. Actually, this is amazing. Yeah, we're keeping this. Because I go Savannah, Exploration, Mountain. then I have two options. Option 1, the Kavu. Yeah, so we are going to go surveil, see what's coming up. Xali's a little strong right now. I can't play it. I'm not going to try to force something I can't. Renin 6 will do 1 damage, actually. Because if you're in his deck, this is going to be a problem. Okay. I do not want you turning your graveyard into a resource. So, best case scenario, next turn I get a land that doesn't come in tapped. Nova Hellkite and swinging for 4 every turn. Worst case scenario, Territorial Kavu, still a 3/3. Birds of Paradise, I will take, actually. So I can do Kavu. Birds of Paradise. That's fair. I'll still... Can't do anything, but at least your loyalty will go up. Oh, you're not playing nice. You are not playing nice at all. That's fine. Swing with the dragon. Do we have a Storm deck? I'm playing against Storm. Pretty sure. Question is, can you kill it? Gonna die in this zone. Yeah, I feel like Vivi's overly busted even in the cube. Like, it's one of those cards I don't understand how it got printed in the first place. It then got approved for this cube, and then nobody questions. one of those cards that it should not be in any format. Like the Oculus, there's a way to deal with it. Eevee's just stupidly overpowered. Because I don't know how I win here. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do. One more game. In a way, I kind of like this format where it's just best of one and then you keep going because you can hammer through more games. Whereas, yes, the best of three is more what you would expect in a traditional cube or draft, but still, each have their own ups and downs. Because this way, at least if you're up against a deck that you have no way of winning, you don't have to slug through 2 games. Yeah, like this is good. We're gonna keep Forest, Birds of Paradise. It's not a super fast start compared to some of the others, but we're still getting there. Also point out
It's not perfect, but we have peace.
question is, who's going to get their lamp target out first? Right, because that's 7. Again, doesn't really matter to me. I can just go ramp this thing out. Crack it. Oh, you're gonna try to get it. You have a blue counter spell in your hand. No. Okay. Can I potentially, for 9, so that's 4. Play the land 5. I could potentially transform you this next turn. And that would be fun. Transform, trample, deals combat damage, take 11 poison counters immediately. Oh, can I pull this off? This might just be the weirdest. I still explore, gets lands back, okay. What are you gonna do? Go through half your deck to try to get your lands? Pump up some of your creatures. Yeah, that's fair. I'm surprised you didn't see that earlier. Yeah, we'll leave it on top. I don't know if... Yeah, I don't feel that attacking there was the best move. Okay, I think now... Got a couple lands in here. What are you planning? So is he just going to try to make all his things so big that I cannot attack? Or it's just a terrible idea to attack? I think that's what they're planning. Basically, it makes you free. Going to Earthbend. And then I have one card in graveyard, so I can't. There's a chance he mills himself out before. Yeah, you have 4 cards in graveyard. If I'm careful and lucky, you'll mill yourself out. Okay, that's fine. It was one of your creatures anyways, so doesn't bother me. Good, that's kind of what I figured. Doesn't really matter at this point. I just need to buy it. Oh, buddy, you are asking to thin your deck out. So he's got to be careful, because if he doesn't attack and win, which I can just keep earthbending to make blockers. I don't know if you can win, buddy. Like, I think I have enough blockers or ways to produce blockers that I'll mill you out. Be a weird way to win. Never mind. I forgot you could do that multiple times. So at least I'm not dead this turn, but I will be next turn. Yeah, maybe. Doesn't make a difference. Okay. No, I forgot that he can double. He can do it multiple times. That is purely on me. Okay, I don't see the point of doing it unless you're trying to flex. But... oh, there's an achievement we might be trying to get. Alright, well that was fun. Alright, well thanks guys for watching. Let me know what you think. I actually was really happy with how this draft worked out. But yeah, let me know what you think. Oh, okay. No, oh, nice. Kaldheim, Dominaria United. I like those prizes. Alright, but yeah, thanks guys for watching. Have a good one. And if you're going to pre-release this week, have fun, good luck, and hopefully you pull something good. See ya.